This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get this mission started.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Combo with the target combo. Taking stock. Throws them to start the corner pressure. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Fireball from very low. What's next? Surprises them with a drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Rattle them with a spinning bird kick. Smart play with the throws. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Sonic boom. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Drive rush to keep it going. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumpings at this range. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford it. Cashes out the game right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Double summer!
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Good parry there, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tons of drive and health to work with. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Goes for the super up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. Sends a bar out of Kikosa. Hanging on for dear life. Serenity Stream? They need to rely on their instincts here. Springs forward with the driver. In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Sonic boom! This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Barely blocks the jump in. Checks them with the boom. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Drive rush to keep it going. Somersault kick stops them cold. Gotta be careful not to whip at this. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Shows a medium kick. Serenity Stream. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Experiencing burnout. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both sides looking for an opening. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to bait out the jump? The low kick is blocked. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground games here. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Good parry here to try and make something happen. The jump-in is denied. Knockdown. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Left off the projectile to waste time. Takes him all the way. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Spinning bird kick. Doesn't miss a beat. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player two has the life lead. Can they use drive rush to keep it going? Checks him with the boom. Blocks the overhead. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Sonic boom. Looks like they want to put a new spin on KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Don't underestimate me.
Final round. Fight.
Checks him with the boom. From upstairs. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Checks with a medium kick. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. All in with the rush. Vintage. Close range projectile. Player two can't let this simmer. They got it spinning it all on the drive rush. Left forward rush. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. SBK hit. There's a burnout. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so tense. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Knockdown. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Parries the projectile. The attack is parried. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Grabs him. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Sonic boom. Nice KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Good parry here to try and make nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Sonic drive rush to keep it going. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Checks them with the boom. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Oh, snipe! Springs forward with the drive rush. Sonic boom!
Defy trap link.
Experiencing burnout.
Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. That combo finishes it.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top? This can lead to some big damage. Peppers them with the lightning kick. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Let's loose a boom. Pokes with a kick. Boom!
Getting it all on the drive run.
They've got enough more
Fuel to the fire.
Cook them up. Crossfire somersault locked on. Guile still get real tired.
Go home and be a family man.
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Looking for a hole. Nice fireball. Let's loose a boom. Things are very...
Getting it all on the drive rush. Sobot to pin him down.
Kicks out a kick. A jump in? Any throw will whip at the...
All in with the tops off the tank and scores the win.
Guile wins!
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Goes for the drive rush there. The jump in is denied. No more drive gauge. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. The super art hits! Will this kick both fighters into full gear? Gets carried to the corner. Can they keep on him? Knockdown drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Goes for the jumping. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Too easy.
This springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Sees the overhand. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Parries to cancel the fire.
Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive.
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Had the radar up and running. Life lead opens up. Oh, easy tech. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Spins the KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Checks him with the boom. Checks him with the projectile. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Combo with the target combo. Grabs and throws them away. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
Reaches out with the lightning kick.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this. Experiencing burnout. Jump. A quick breather. In there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.